Good afternoon, friendly farmers. Welcome to PGR Slivno. We are doing a little experimentation here with the semi-trucks, the lorries, semi-trucks, with the gooseneck trailer. And it's been pointed out to me, and we did it last night in our live stream, that it does work with certain semi-trucks, lorries, the gooseneck trailer, with the fifth wheel BW pack from BlackSheep Modding. Now, a couple things before we start, and I'll show you what's going on here. First of all, some of you are going to say, well, why would you ever hook a gooseneck trailer to a semi-lorry? Well, many reasons, actually. On our farm, for example, we have a couple gooseneck trailers in the 45-foot range that, loaded up with what they're used for, is so heavy that it does take a semi-truck, a lorry, to pull it. So it does happen. I mean, we do it all year round. So hopefully down the road we will get some bigger gooseneck trailers with this pack, and you will be able to take advantage of this. Because I don't, as much as you want to say, well, this is stupid. It's not. It doesn't look good. It does happen in real life. I do it every spring. So with that said, let's take a look at it and see what kind of options you have for it. First of all, as you can see, I got a bunch here. I have the Man TGS truck. I got the BSM Legend truck. I got the in-game Lizard Semi. I've got the Tetra Phoenix. They're all hooked up to the fifth wheel trailer. Now, the only way this works, and I've experimented with every single one, is if you want to attach the fifth wheel plate to the semi-lorry, it has to have the option of a trailer hitch. So every single one of these trucks hooked up has the trailer hitch option. And I will show you that right now. This yellow one, this Lizard Twin Star, has the trailer hitch option. The other one does not. So what you would do, and you're going to, I'll explain why I have the brick wall behind the fifth wheel plate, is you would back up to it. Now, some trucks are going to go on here slick as snot. Some are going to cause you problems. You would just back up the Lizard, kind of wiggle it around. There you go. It attached. Okay, so it is on, it is on there. Now, once it's on there, it is kind of a pain in the butt to get off. So once it's on there, it might not, well, there kind of came off, but you can kind of see it's on there. And now you're going to ask, well, what if I want to go from the fifth wheel trailer to the gooseneck trailer to a semi-trailer? Well, I'll explain that in a second. So there you see, that works just fine and dandy. You have the trailer hitch option. Now, this one does not have the trailer hitch option. So let's back it up there. It's, in theory, hey, why not? Why is it not going to work? We'll back it up. Come on there. Oh, that sucks. It does that from time to time. And you'll see that you got to be careful with it. It does do that. Let me get that back here and be right back. Instead of trying to reset that one and find out which one it is, we just got another one here. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to be a little more careful this time. We got the Lizard Semi, the Lizard Twin Star, without the trailer hitch option. And come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okay. So it is, in theory, it's on there, right? But you do not get the attached little icon on there. I cannot attach it on there at all. So, with that said, that just goes to show you got to have the trailer hit option enabled on the whatever truck lorry you are buying. Okay, so that kind of explains that. It works with any truck that has the trailer hitch option. Now, a couple stood out to me. The Man truck from the Man Joskin pack is one of them that stuck out to me. And maybe it'll work perfectly this time. But whenever I got close to the fifth wheel plate, it jiggled. It moved around, it started flying through the air. Here's another thing I'll point out. This is why I have the wall here, because sometimes it's not going to slide on there depending on the truck. But if you push it up against something, if you back it up against something, you can get it to go on there. So I'm going to try just to be easy, because instead of the plate going backwards there. Yeah, see, that's what happened when I got close to this one. Oh, I had the icon too, and I screwed it up. Ah, bummer. Oh, that sucks. They would have let me attach it, but it will work if you get it squared up in there, and I wasn't fast enough to hit the X. But that's what my point was, is that these two trucks stood out to me as causing problems with the hitch. But it will go on there. It will go on there because this one has a trailer hitch option. So if I was fast enough, it would have worked. Now into this one, I was just making this point that sometimes it helps if you back it up against something to brace it there. And before it glitched out, I was able to attach it, is my point. I've tried other things. I've tried a forklift. I've tried a telehandler. Maybe you can be creative and find an easier way to get it up there. But just backing it into something seemed to work pretty good. Except I kind of glitched. I glitched out two of them here. But yeah, that was my point. That sometimes you back it up against something, it works just fine. And just be ready to hit X when you get the chance. Okay, so that explains all that. Now, the next question is going to be, what happens when you want to go back and forth? Okay, well, let's explore that option. Here we have the BW, the BlackSheep Modding fifth wheel hitch pack. You can see it. Their plate is on top of the LORRY'S plate, the fifth wheel plate, okay? So it's kind of on top there. It doesn't look too bad. You know, you can kind of, yeah, maybe if you're one of those, if you're really anal about it. But here we go. This trailer, this gooseneck trailer, is hooked up to the truck. It is just fine. Now, let's say you wanted to get rid of that. You wanted to go to an end dump or, you know, a semi-trailer of some sort. Now, you can try to unhook it. I mean, if I go there, you know, it might be a little bit difficult to get off. And you don't have to, because you can just go right back with the same hitch on there, hook up to that, no problems, and you can take off cruising like you normally would. It doesn't affect anything. It doesn't glitch out. It doesn't fall off. I mean, no problem whatsoever. It will work just fine and dandy. So, that answers the question. Does it work? Yes, it does work. And it seems to work actually quite well. And like I said, hopefully down the road, well, I know we only have, what, 87, 86 days left until FS17. But maybe until then, we will get some bigger gooseneck trailers. Because in reality, if you have this thing, in our case, what we use it for is a water trailer. There's a huge water container on there with a couple mixing cones for herbicide, insecticide applications, fungicides applications for a sprayer, for a John Deere 4730 self-propelled sprayer. And when you have that filled up with water and everything else on there, it is too heavy for F250, F350, and F450, 550 might be able to pull it, but the semi works just fine. And if you have semis on the farm already, you know, you don't have to go buy a separate truck just to haul the gooseneck trailer. So yes, it seems odd, but there are applications for it, and it does work. So go with it as you may. Maybe you're going to haul something else that the pickup truck will have a hard time pulling. Just use your semi-truck lorry. So hopefully that answered a couple questions. I had a few suggestions to do a little video like this, and I thought, hey, that's not too shabby of an idea. So I want to thank those who, and you know who you are. I'm sorry, I should have had your names written down, but pointed this out to me. There's been many of them, so thank you very much for pointing that out to me, and I hope you found this useful, entertaining. Maybe it helped you. Maybe you want to give it a shot. Maybe you want to try it. But just keep in mind, you got to have a truck with the trailer hitch option. But anyways, if you did, give us a like. We'd appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, think about doing that as well. That would be greatly appreciated. But otherwise, from PGR Slivno, have yourself a great day and keep between the ditches. So long.